Did you know there's an indicator on TradingView that can completely transform the way you make your entries? In today's video, I'll show you a simple yet powerful strategy that combines this buy and sell indicator with another tool to create an extremely profitable trading system. And the best part, it's hassle-free. Stay with me until the end as I'll show you step by step how to configure it, which signals to follow, and the best entry and exit points for your trades. The indicator we'll be using today is the range filter buy and sell. To add it to your chart, first open TradingView, which is the platform we'll be using. You can choose any asset. I'm on the Euro-USD Forex pair here, but you could use cryptocurrencies, stocks, indices, whatever you prefer. Time frame? The time frame for trades with this indicator is always 5 minutes, so you should select the 5-minute chart. Then you will navigate to the indicators section and search for the range filter buy and sell indicator. As soon as you enter its name, you will select this option here, labeled decroch version, which is indeed this specific version. So you'll just click on it, and then it will appear on your chart, exactly as it looks on my screen right now. Now it's important to understand this isn't just an indicator. It's actually a strategy in PineScript, which is the coding language for TradingView. That's why we're going to combine it with another tool to truly transform this strategy into something really profitable. So we're going to add the liquidity weighted moving average now. How are we going to find it? In exactly the same manner. We'll go to the indicators and then we will add the liquidity weighted, and then the algo alpha option will instantly appear here for you to select. Just click it and it will show up on your chart, just like it is on mine. We can keep the settings as they come from the factory. And what exactly does this indicator do? This indicator demonstrates the market trend and its current strength. When the indicator is green, it signals an uptrend. When it's red, it indicates a downtrend, forming these specific clouds. When the market moves into these clouds, even if it was previously in an uptrend, it begins to exhibit sideways movement. Thus, we don't desire this scenario. Instead, we prefer it when the indicator displays, for instance, an uptrend and the chart remains clear of the green cloud. Similarly, during a downtrend, when the indicator suggests a downward trend, we want the price action to remain outside the indicator's cloud. Should it begin to penetrate the cloud, there's a possibility of sideways movement or even a trend reversal, much like we observed in this instance. So now you must be thinking, how will I utilize these two indicators for my trades? But before we proceed, many of you often ask me which broker I use for trading the Forex market, stocks, or cryptocurrencies. And the answer to that is EXNESS. To me, it's the market's best and most complete broker. If you've been frustrated with yours, you'll get what I'm about to say. Many brokers take ages to execute orders. EXNESS offers instant execution. Some charge really high spreads. On EXNESS, the spreads and fees are extremely low, some of the lowest you'll find on the market. Ever waited days to receive a withdrawal? With EXNESS, the money arrives almost instantly. You can adjust the leverage almost infinitely as you wish while controlling your risk, of course. So, if your broker freezes, overcharges, or delays payments, it's time to switch. The link is in the description. And like I said, for me, I consider it one of the best brokers with the lowest fees on the market. And I'll tell you, it's very simple. When the algo alpha indicator turns green, we are exclusively permitted to initiate buy orders, and we will only proceed with a purchase if the chart is situated outside of the cloud. If the indicator turns red, we are exclusively permitted to initiate sell orders, and these sales will only be executed when the chart is positioned outside of the cloud. And only when our first indicator, the range filter, signals a buy or sell. For example, take a look at this case here. The algo alpha indicator was showing an uptrend, so at this moment we really need to pay close attention to the buy signals coming from the range filter. In this specific instance, observe that precisely at this candle, a buy signal was indicated, and indeed the chart was positioned outside the algo alpha indicator's cloud. Therefore, in this scenario, we will initiate our trade precisely at the point where it provided the buy indication. We're going to place our stop loss slightly below the most recent low, which means at negative 0.08%. And then, we'll set our target profit at double that amount, specifically at 0.16. And the chart came right down to this exact point. hitting our take profit target for this buy operation. In other words, we aligned the market trend with the range filter indicator, which made it considerably more accurate. And in a downtrend, we're going to do the same thing, just in reverse. Notice here that the Algo Alpha indicator had a red cloud, showing us a downtrend at that moment. Here, the chart did indeed move into the cloud, but immediately afterward, it exited the cloud again. This also converged with the sell signal from the range filter indicator. When selling, we only want to see this specific sell indication. Therefore, upon the appearance of a sell indication, we will position our entry precisely at the point where that indication was displayed. We'll set our stop loss slightly above the most recent peak, in this instance at approximately 0.15, and we'll place our profit target 2 times lower at minus 0.30, securing us a fantastic victory right here, demonstrating that the indicator performs exceptionally well for both sell trades as well as for buys. But remember, this content is for educational and informational purposes only, and is not a recommendation to buy or sell assets or to use the indicator. Do your own analysis and consult professionals before investing. The financial market is a serious matter and can indeed result in capital losses. By combining the range filter buy and sell with the liquidity weighted moving average from Algo Alpha, you gain a powerful strategy designed to filter out false entries and trade exclusively in alignment with the prevailing trend at its optimal moment. So if you like this strategy, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that whenever I post more videos about indicators like this one, you'll be the first to know. Also, please leave a like to show your support if you enjoyed the content, and comment more indicators so I can bring you additional indicators like this to simplify your daily trades. Thanks, goodbye, and see you in the next video.